This is the time of the Gen X reset. A lot of things change when we reach midlife. Some good, some not so good, some still left to be determined. I want to show you how to take charge of this transition period. You don't have to start over, you just get to start different. Everything that you've experienced, the wins, the failures, the hard lessons, it's all been training for this chapter. So today, let's talk about how to be ready for what midlife can throw at you by sharing 7 things that every 50-something wishes they knew beforehand. Number 1 is to meet your midlife identity shift head on. This is where transformation begins in how you see yourself. Entering midlife can bring a lot of upheaval. Empty nest, possibly divorce, health changes, caregiving, and it can be so jarring, and it can happen all at once, and we begin to question who we are. What is my purpose? Will I even survive this? And that's what they call a midlife identity crisis. But we're going to reframe that because you're not losing your identity. You're evolving it. It's the growing pains of leaving version 1.0 behind and getting to know the real you. Number 2 is let muscle be your new fitness plan. This transformation that we're talking about that happens at midlife, your body is right at the center of it. And in your 50s, your health priority is to build muscle. If you haven't worked strength training into your life yet, now is the time. Maybe you've been more focused on cardio or walking, or maybe very little of anything. But you are entering a new phase now. You're naturally losing muscle faster. And that loss affects everything and will affect everything in your future. It affects your strength, your balance, your mobility, your independence. So think of muscle strengthening not so much as a workout, but almost like body insurance. And you don't need a gym membership to do it. You can work it into your day. Yes, a devoted workout session is going to be the best, but you can also decide that you're going to do X amount of squats every day before bed. You're going to do calf raises while you're brushing your teeth. You're even going to want to keep a pair of dumbbells just conveniently somewhere where you have to walk by them all the time. It's all about living and being strong. Okay, number 3 in our midlife transformation is to leave old habits in the rearview mirror. Midlife gives you a wisdom download. Part of that is experience, some of it's intuition, some of it's hormonal, so use it. Bad sleep, poor nutrition, vices like smoking or over-drinking, these belong to your old operating system. If you can look at reaching your 50s as the milestone to leaving these old habits behind, you could reap the benefits from them very, very quickly. Just pick one habit that's holding you back, one habit that you know you need to change or you could change, and just start there. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. Just upgrade it piece by piece. That's how transformation sticks. Number 4 in your midlife reset is to fuel the upgraded you with better food. Most of us grew up with food that comes in colorful boxes and bags. We were the first junk food generation. Yay! And our younger bodies, they forgave us. Midlife bodies, not so much. So the upgrade here is just to replace a few items in your diet at a time. Upgrade your cereal in the morning. Or better yet, ditch the cereal and go for a healthier breakfast altogether. Aim for whole foods more days than not. Have your cheat day or your cheat weekend if you want. But through the week, try the meat and 2 veg plate. Just simple. Now, I haven't eliminated all the junk food from my life. It's a work in progress. With some things, though, I've found that if I buy them in single serving sizes, I can limit myself. That way I can't overindulge in some of those things that I love. Like the potato chips, I buy the small variety bags, like the ones you put in your kids' lunches. Another favorite of mine is Snickers. So I only allow myself to buy the fun size, and I just eat one. The mini ice cream sandwiches, you get the picture. And yes, they do cost more per serving. So they cost more in my wallet, but the health cost is much lower. Now here is what'll happen if you'll do this. Your blood work numbers are going to look much better. That's just a cold hard fact. They will. Your digestive system is going to be a lot less temperamental. And your midsection will start to shrink. Voila. Okay, number 5 on our midlife reset is get a doctor who actually knows you. Version 2.0 of you needs a relationship. And that starts with a primary care doctor. Not an urgent care walk-in. Not a random telehealth visit. Someone who knows your history and sees you at least once a year. Because when things pop up, and they will, especially at this age, having an established doctor can mean faster appointments, better treatment, hopefully, and easier refills on your medications. Plus, when you're consistent with your checkups, you stop putting off your own health. Maybe we weren't proactive with our health in our younger years. We probably didn't need to be then. But it's not too late to start, and this is one of the ways that you can do that. Number 6 on our midlife upgrade, no more passive-aggressive stress coping. Okay, stress doesn't get easier in midlife. It might even try to convince you that it's worse. But that's only if you continue to try and deal with it in the same old ways that you've dealt with it before. No. In version 2.0 of yourself, you are going to deal with stress intentionally in just 3 steps. Number 1, avoid what you can by setting boundaries, delegating, saying no. Number 2, you're going to react differently to stress. You're going to pause before you spiral. You're going to ask yourself, is this really worth my energy? And number 3, you're going to relieve it daily with walks or workouts or meditation, time with a friend, deep breaths. So when it comes to stress in midlife, you're going to avoid, react less, and relieve it. Now, when I was younger, I had no idea how to deal with stress. Just all the time. Hair on fire. Spewing off here. Chewing my nails. Having meltdowns. But these 3 steps have helped me tremendously in my 50s. Okay, number 7 for your midlife reset is to shift into high gear with your finances. Just get ready to move to the captain's seat when it comes to your finances in midlife. No more just living paycheck to paycheck. No more being on autopilot. Now you've got experience, you've got urgency, and you've got focus on your side. So enact beast mode and get laser focused. Get creative and find ways to increase your savings every single year. Eliminate debt aggressively. And we've heard this one our entire lives, so it's about time we put it into action. That's live below your means. You can accomplish huge strides in this decade if you will get serious about saving. And when I say saving, I also mean investing, not just putting your money in a savings account. Just saving money, putting it toward your future. And the reason I know that you can accomplish so much in midlife is that is exactly how it has happened for me. So look, you don't have to start over. You just get to start different. Everything that you've done up to this point has prepared you for this pivotal chapter in your life. And reinvention isn't about discarding the past. It's about integrating and optimizing all of it to work at your best level yet. So give me a shout out in the comments and let me know how your midlife transformation is going. Also, if this resonated at all, you'll want to be a part of the vibe that is this channel. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And just one more thing, you definitely want to check out this video next. Our Gen X reality check, 10 rules we need now in our 50s. I've linked it right here. So stay Gen X awesome and stay Gen X cool. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.